Hello! My name is Kallista, and welcome back to Mass Effect 2 Legendary Edition. In the last episode, we tracked Morinth down, and we discovered that her last victim was a young artist named Neff. Now, her mother, Diana, has agreed to let us search her apartment, so let's head in. Excuse me, open up. Okay, I guess it's the family's apartment. Neff probably lived with her mum. Aye.
Neff made that. A man from some gallery offered me 4 years' salary for it. But I'd never part with it.
That's fair. That's fair. If it's one of the last things your daughter made, then the sentimental value is going... You're never going to be able to buy that. The financial value will never compare.
Neff, I'm sending you this hologram by the Elcor artist Forta. His work is sublime, but don't stare at it too long or you may go mad. I don't want anything bad to happen to you, love. I can't wait to hear what you think of Forta.
Oh, that. I was gonna say I hope that was one of her friends, but Diana said that she didn't really have any friends. She was rather shy. I really hope that wasn't Morinth. I really hope that wasn't her, because that is... Oh, I'm sending you this thing you might like. Oh, I wouldn't want anything to happen to you, love. Like, that is... That makes my skin crawl. That absolutely makes my skin crawl. Ooh. Okay, let's start with the newest entry.
Read the newest entry.
Cycle 42, Orbit 67. She's going to take me to her apartment tonight. Whatever happens, I want to be with her forever. She can sell my pieces. We can live somewhere glamorous, like the women in Vanya that Vid Morinth likes. How did this happen to me? I'm just dumb trash from Omega.
Oh, darling. Darling, you're not.
Read the middle entry.
Cycle 36, Orbit 671. Am I a freak? Morinth is a girl like me, and she's definitely not human. Just when we dance and the helix is flowing through me, the way she looks at me with a hunger, a longing, no one's ever looked at me like that. We kissed tonight.
Oh, this is so much more disturbing than I first imagined it would be. This is a proper relationship. This is an actual relationship over a period of time. Neff, from the sounds of it, Neff, she was struggling with her sexual identity. You know, oh, I'm attracted to Morinth, but she's a girl, or at least she's presenting as a girl, and she's not human. Does this make me a freak? And, oh, we kissed tonight. It was magical. Oh, I'm going to her apartment. I want to be with her forever. She can sell my pieces. We can live glamorous lives. Like, Neff has planned out her life with Morinth. This is... I find this so much more disturbing than if she was just picking random people up at bars. I'm not entirely sure what the word I'm looking for is here. There's a certain degree of honesty in, okay, I just want to fuck someone to death. There's a drunk person at the bar. I'm gonna flash my tits, and then I'm gonna lure them to my apartment, and I'm gonna fuck them to death. Like, I'm not saying that it's right. It's honest. It's not right. It's not good. But it's... How do I put it with this? She has lured this young girl into what she thinks is a genuine relationship. She's sending her holograms that she thinks that she might be interested in. She's giving her gifts, effectively. She's calling her love. She's taking things slowly. You know, she's not going straight for the kill. Okay, I'm gonna wait. Okay, now I'm gonna kiss her. Now I'm gonna invite her to my apartment. It is a deceit over the course of, I don't know how long this was. Days, weeks, months, perhaps? If all Morinth wanted to do was fuck people to death, she could do that very easily by just targeting drunk people, and that isn't what she's doing. She is creating relationships knowing full well that she is going to murder these people at the end of it. That is psychotic.
Read the oldest entry.
Hey, Diary. Cycle 34, Orbit 671. There's a lot to talk about. I dropped your root's name, and they let me into the VIP room at Afterlife. I'm sure everyone was staring at me. Then, the most beautiful Asari starts dancing near me. She moves like water, form and volume, but shifting, changing. I'm in a trance. Then I'm dancing with her. Later, we went for skewers, and I'm supposed to see her again tomorrow.
Yet this is being treated like dates. She's establishing a rapport with this lady. The level of manipulation here, as I said, I find a certain degree of honesty in just that, oh, I'm gonna flash my tits and I'm gonna lure someone to my apartment. I don't know them, I don't care about them, blah, blah, blah. Like I said, honest, not right. Not good, not kind. But this... It's, like I said, tricking someone into thinking that you're dating, into thinking that there are actual emotions here, knowing full well, I'm gonna kill them at the end of this. I'm gonna drain them dry. I am going to suck the life out of them. That is... Jesus, it is... I don't even have the words.
Close the hollow journal.
This is Morinth's work. She's attracted to artists and creators. Someone with a spark, slightly isolated from their peers. She impresses with sophistication and sex appeal. Then she strikes. The hunt interests her as much as the conquest.
This sounds incredibly dangerous.
Anyone who successfully hunted sapient beings for 400 years warrants caution.
Morinth speaks to you on many levels. Her body tells yours that she'll bring unimaginable ecstasy. Her scent evokes emotions long hidden. Her eyes promise you things you were always scared to ask of another. Her voice whispers to you after she is done speaking.
Oh god, this... Not that... No! No! Because she does sound like the perfect predator.
She sounds more like a highly evolved killer than a genetic defective.
The condition has been present since my people huddled around fires at night. Perhaps it is symbiotic rather than a defect. Storming her den would be a mistake. She will have 100 escape routes planned. She will go to ground and disappear for 50 years or more. This is the closest I've ever been.
Don't necessarily like the fact that they use the term genetic defective there, but, I mean, if we can't go to her, then we need to make her come to us.
So we have to lure her out.
Exactly. Shepard, you read my mind. Afterlife's VIP section seems her preferred hunting ground. You must go there alone and unarmed.
Oh, no. No.
She'll come after me.
You can draw Morinth out. She'll certainly flee if she catches sight of me, but she won't be able to resist you. You are an artist on the battlefield. You have the vital spark that attracts her. Your power will draw her in.
Oh god, this is bad. This is bad. And not because, you know, Morinth is a serial killer. I'm thinking about what Naomi is currently going through right now. Naomi is currently going through an immense heartbreak right now. Naomi, after her interaction with Liara, where Liara outright confirmed, yeah, I'm the reason why Cerberus has enslaved you. I knew full well that Cerberus were going to use you for their own reasons, and I knew that, and I still gave you to them because I couldn't let you go. I am the reason why you are Cerberus's slave. Like, Naomi, in that moment, I've always said that Naomi, she felt something for Liara. She didn't know what, but either way, Liara was like her best friend. She trusted her so much, and she felt something. She didn't think it was love at the time, because I don't think she really knows how to identify that feeling, but she felt something. And when Liara revealed that, this is difficult to explain. I always struggle to explain role-playing without sounding kinda crazy. At times, when I'm role-playing Naomi, there is a certain degree of unalignment. Naomi is doing something and I'm like, oh, if I were in your shoes, I wouldn't do that, but this is absolutely what you would do, so like I'm gonna go along with this. I prioritize the roleplay over my own feelings 100% of the time. So there are times like that where I'm very much unaligned from Naomi, and then there are times where we are in perfect synergy. Me and the character are almost like one being, just chugging along on some tracks, two trains, running perfectly parallel, going at the exact same speed, heading in the exact same direction. And in that moment where Liara was like, I'm the one that did it, I felt heartbroken. I felt genuinely heartbroken, and I was like, this is what Naomi is feeling. This is 100% what she is feeling. And in that moment, I realized, oh my god, Naomi was in love with Liara. 100% she was in love with her. And she's just been told that the girl she loved allowed her to be enslaved by the people she hates the most. And it broke her heart. And she's dealing with that. She is going to be dealing with that for a while. Naomi has always... She's always kind of shut herself off from love. She's never wanted that. Her mum was constantly in love. Oh, this is my new boyfriend, Dave. I love him so much. How long have you known him? 4 hours. Like, her mum was constantly in love, and it was unhealthy and codependent, and it never lasted. And it was a mess, a toxic mess. And so Naomi has always said, yeah, I'm not interested in that. I'm not interested in forming a deep commitment like that. No, thank you. And now oh shit, I was in love. And I've just had my heart broken into little pieces. And now I'm being put in the path of another Asari, an apparently very attractive Asari, who would want to fuck me. Like, this is... for her mental health, this is not good. Can we at least have a gun? Can we at least have a gun, please?
I'm walking into this place with no gun and no backup.
I will be in the shadows watching, Shepard. You will never be alone. This I swear. But you cannot barge in with guns and allies. Morinth is far too cagey. She'd simply disappear. This is a subtle, delicate act. Trust me.
Oh god, I mean, we don't have the option to say no. Here's what I think is going on internally. Naomi's brain is saying, you know what, we're in a really delicate position here. We're in a delicate position. Emotionally, we are not okay. this is not wise. Her heart speaks up. Liara, I loved her so much, and then she did this, and she had good intentions, but, like, I'm enslaved now, and she knew that I'd never accept Cerberus. Oh my god, the pain, the pain. And then her coochie speaks up and says, well, if I've gotta go, then being fucked to death sounds pretty decent. Let's go.
Time's wasting. Let's get over there.
I agree. We can talk more once we're there.
No, Naomi, no. Naomi, no. Put your coochie away. Stop listening to it. Stop listening to it. This isn't wise. This is not good. Like, I get the idea of, like, you want to get over Liara by getting under someone else, but don't get under the person who can fuck you to death. Don't do that, girl.
What do you want?
I think I have spoken to this guy before, but it's been such a long time. You know, we'll ask.
What's behind this door?
VIP section of the club. For those with the right name. Do you want something?
Yeah, Jarut and my coochie sent me.
Someone told me the rest of Afterlife's nothing compared to this place.
Sounds like a smart person. Who was it?
Jarut.
Go on in. Word to the wise. Start a fight, we'll hurt you. Someone attacks you, it's okay to defend yourself.
Oh, Naomi, no. Naomi, be smart.
You must go in alone. Morinth will be watching. Like any predator, she is cautious. You must pique her interest enough that she will approach you. When you are face to face, subtly encourage her to invite you to her apartment. I'll follow discreetly, and when you are alone, I'll spring the trap. Know this, until I get there, you are in great peril. She will be planning to inflict horrors on you. If you are not careful, you will want her to.
Oh god, Is it bad that my first thought is Naomi? You can't go into the VIP section dressed like that. Now would have been the time. Now would have been the time for the slinky dress. However, I just don't think that's Naomi's style. In a way, even when she's trying to impress, I picture her in, like, you know, a hoodie and some really cool sneakers. Like that. That's her fashion sense. So I mean, it fits, but I'm also like, you're going into a VIP section to seduce someone. You should have worn something slinkier, girl.
How can I spark her interest when I'm not even talking to her?
Courage or suicidal bravery could attract her. Hurt someone in defense and she will be excited. But pick a fight and she'll be bored. Show skill at working smoothly through a nightclub crowd. She will be intrigued. She'll want you the moment she sees you. The rest is just a matter of overpowering her caution.
Okay.
How do I convince her to take me home?
She admires strength, directness, and vigor. Modesty, chivalry, or meekness frustrate and bore her. Violence excites her. You've killed Shepard. She'll like that.
Okay.
Getting her alone, then falling under her sway. That'll require careful timing.
I will be near, and I will come for you, Shepard. Trust me, as I trust and honor you.
Okay. What other things have we learned about Morinth that can help us here?
According to Neff's journal, Morinth likes dancing while on a drug called Halax. Neff's journal mentioned a vid called Vayenya. It seemed to have something to do with glamorous women. Morinth sent Neff a note saying she likes the Elcor artist Forta. Well, Shepard, that's everything we know.
Okay. Okay. Oh, this makes me nervous. This makes me nervous, but I think I know what to do.
Let's get started.
Shepard, we only get one chance at this. Any mistake and Morinth will disappear. If you're the least bit unsure, come talk to me. I will wait here. And Shepard, thank you. I do not share this burden easily, and you are the only soul I can imagine sharing it with.
Oh god, nah. The fact that the game is taking the time to say you only get one shot, be careful, I'm like, oh, there is a definite fail state here. There is a definite fail state here. Like with with Jacob's quest, there was really no way to fail. Just go through the environment and get to Jacob's dad. With Tali's quest, I mean, I guess there was a way to fail that. You could get her exiled, or you could throw her dad under the bus, but how do I put this? Tali's saying, like, hey, please don't do this. It felt very natural. This feels like the writers reaching through the screen and saying, be careful. It makes me nervous. It makes me very, very nervous. And Naomi is currently thinking with her coochie right now, and that, no. You're not gonna make wise decisions. Okay, let's... Oh god, you know what? I'm gonna look around the area first. I'm gonna see what we're dealing with.
This is where you want to be?
I mean, I don't want to be here, but we have to be here. Naomi's...
I love everyone here. I love you.
I love you too, drunk man. But yeah, I was just about to say Naomi is in no state to do this.
Come on, baby. I can pay. I'm a good tipper, too.
I told you to stay away from me.
Playing hard to get? Give it up, baby. I'm sold.
Leave me alone.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Oh, hello. We can dance. There is a random gentleman over here. That's where we came in. Hello.
Lots of money on display here tonight. I'm gonna hit somebody out there. Not so loud.
Okay, shenanigans going on over there.
No thanks.
I wasn't asking you anything, madam. Yeah, that leads to the dancing lady.
Hi again.
Hi.
I love you, though.
Oh, don't worry. You may have told me you love me, but you know, how did you get over here so quick? He was sat over there before. He moves quickly. He moves very quickly. So we can insult a Krogan. That seems smart.
Do you know anyone interesting?
And we can talk to the bartender. Okay. Oh god, what Samara said that if we fight people in defense, she'll be excited, but if we start a fight, she'll be bored. So I think we should probably leave the Krogan alone. No, I didn't. I'm all the way over here. Oh. We have a lot of people to interact with. The fact that the game is saying, hey, there is a fail state here, it makes me nervous. It makes me nervous. Because how do I put this? Like, I think, for example, over there, that guy harassing that lady, Naomi is 100% gonna get involved with that. 100%. There is not a cat in hell's chance that she is gonna let this guy harass that lady. But Morinth might think that's lame. And so I'm weighing the pros and cons of like, okay, I need to attract Morinth, but there are some things that Naomi is going to do. And there are some things that Naomi would never do. Like, if she had to do a line of cocaine to attract Morinth, Naomi is very anti-drugs. She's not going to do that. So, Okay, you know what? We'll take this step by step. Hello.
Hey, do you know where to get tickets for Expel 10? I heard this amazing Asari say they were her favorite band. I just want whatever she wants. I gotta find tickets. Expel 10 is playing tomorrow.
Oh dear. Why do I get the feeling that we may have just met Morinth's next victim?
What kind of music do they play?
They're a sensory band. Like, they crawl into you and make you feel things. And this Asari digs them like you wouldn't believe. I could score way out of my league, you know? You gotta help me.
And is this Asari here tonight?
She sounds amazing. Is she here?
She was here a couple of days ago talking about the band. She's here a lot. When she comes back, I'm gonna have tickets.
Oh, yeah, yeah, sorry, I don't know what you're talking about, sir. Maybe you should leave. Maybe you should try to go get those tickets right now.
I don't have any tickets.
If you score some, I got some creds for you.
Okay. But yeah, I think the first thing I want to make a beeline for is this guy. I know that Samara said, oh, Morinth doesn't like it if you start fights, but there's no chance that Naomi is gonna let this stand.
Don't be like that. I got creds. We'll go back to my place. I got simple tastes.
Back off, asshole. I'm a dancer, not a hooker.
You got a mouth on you. I'll enjoy watching you use it.
And piss off, sir.
The lady asked you to step away.
You want in on this transaction? Hey, I don't care if it's you or this bitch. I just like good times.
Good times are over.
Thanks for that. Security was asleep.
No worries, miss. No worries. I'm so drawn to the dancing. You know what? You know what? This is an opportunity. This is an opportunity to prove that Miranda didn't steal Naomi's sense of rhythm when she was rebuilding her.
Hey. Hey!
Well, let's dance.
I'll dance next to you. If you want to think we're dancing together, go ahead.
I do want to think that.
Naomi, that... Miranda did steal her sense of rhythm. God damn it.
Dance with me anytime.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you, Waira. Thank you for enjoying the dancing. That's very nice of you. I appreciate you enjoying Naomi's skills. I feel so bad for her. She just wants to dance and she can't anymore. Yeah, I don't think insulting this guy would be particularly smart. Maybe the...
used to be avant-garde.
Okay,
You
that's...
danced to it, but you felt smart listening to it.
That's very nice, madam. That's very nice. And maybe the bartender might have seen her. If she comes here a lot, if she's a regular.
What'll you have?
Okay, so nothing on Morinth, but we're being given the option.
These are good people, but they look bored. Bored people don't spend much.
And you got an idea for how I could fix that?
A round of drinks shows that you appreciate their business. Your rep will improve and you'll make more money in the end.
Maybe worth a try once. You better be right. Listen up, everyone! We love having you here, so a round of drinks on the house!
My name is Morinth. I've been watching you. You're the most interesting person in this place. I've got a booth over here in the shadows. Why don't you come sit with me? Some nights I come here and there's no one interesting to talk to. Some nights, there's just one person. Tonight it's you. Why is that?
But I hadn't spoken to everyone. We had more options. I feel like I'm missing out on stuff. Ooh. Okay, let's deal with this. Definitely not this one. I'm kind of feeling like we should maybe be a little bit of an arsehole. You know, lure her in with, you know, I guess being a Giga Chad. Attempt to channel the Giga Chad to lure in the ladies.
I know what I like.
Do you?
Just a cut. No, that is dumb. Yeah, do you like art, perchance?
Do you know anything about art?
It speaks to the darkest places in me. What about you?
Well, I like the El Corforta. I don't know if you've ever heard of him. Excuse me, there we go.
Do you know the artist Forta?
I didn't think anyone around here knew him. He's sublime. Art comes in many varieties. I've seen vids that were more powerful than a sculpture sitting in a gallery.
Well, I don't know if you know this, but my favorite is a vid called Vienya. Two very, very glamorous ladies are in it.
Do you know Vienya?
My favorite. The two actresses on it are so glamorous.
I'll have to watch it.
Maybe we could do that together.
We also know that she likes music.
What do you think of the music here?
Dark rhythms, violent pulses. It stirs something primitive in me. What about you?
Okay, thank goodness we talked to that guy at the beginning. Okay, yeah, we're a big fan of Expel 10.
I'm curious about a band called Expel 10.
They get in my head and tear it to pieces. They're in concert soon. Maybe we should go together. You can lose yourself in the music here. There are ways to enhance that, you know?
This would be the only question where I would be tempted to go with this, because Naomi does have a history with drugs, which is why she doesn't take them. However, we don't... Oh, there goes my timer. We don't actually have to do any Hallex. We don't have to do any Hallex. We can just name drop it.
What do you think of Hallex?
It slithers through my soul. Seems like we share some interests.
Talking about just cars, definitely a bad idea. Talking about family, like, Samara said she's not interested in, like, chivalry. A route like that, so I think she'd probably be bored by this. So yeah, let's talk about travel.
I've traveled all over the galaxy.
It changes you, doesn't it?
Well, if you like danger, then yeah.
Real travel means going to dangerous places.
Where you can see and do things most people can't imagine. Yes. When I travel, I find myself drawn to dark, dangerous places.
Violent places?
Violence is the surest expression of power.
This, all the other questions, I'm like, okay, I can see which one the game wants me to pick. I've noticed they've all been in this bottom corner. This is the only one where I'm like, ooh, which one of these would be good? However, all the other correct answers have been in this bottom corner. And again, this, for once, this is just Naomi going out of her way to try and seduce a lady. She's not... This isn't anything that she actually believes she's putting on a front here. So yeah, I don't mind going with like, oh, well, I think this is objectively the correct choice.
Violence is a means to an end. Power is that end.
Do you want to get out of here? My apartment is nearby and I want you alone.
Okay, hello. Hello, here we are in the apartment, and I am just about out of time for this episode. Let's read some codex entries. Yes, we were at ships and vehicles still. Down to Quarian live ships. There are few wide open spaces in Quarian spacecrafts. Live ships are the exception. Each ship is a massive hydroponics facility, growing thousands of tons of genetically modified staple crops under artificial light and in highly enriched soil. The surface of a live ship is studded with docking bays so as many shuttles as possible can distribute the foods throughout the flotilla on a daily basis. When received, the crops are sterilized with radiation, ground up into nutritious pastes, and pumped into Quarian suits through feeding tubes. In return, waste products that could be used as fertilizer or compost are returned to the live ships through an efficient, if odorous, recycling program. Live ships do not hold animals. The Quarians consume a vegan diet, driven not by ethics but by practicality. Captive animals require living space and consume large amounts of water and plant matter. The Quarians cannot afford such an inefficient resource-to-calorie ratio, to say nothing of a live animal's disease or allergen potential. As a result, when the flotilla arrives in a star system where life is based on the same dextro-amino acids that the Quarians consume, pastes based on animal proteins fetch highly inflated prices, and the vendors are typically mobbed by Quarians wanting a new taste sensation. The sickness that often follows these binges is treated much the same way as hangovers are in human culture. Painful, but part of the overall experience of excess. Sensors. Light lag prevents sensing in real time at great distances. A ship firing its thrusters at the Charon relay can be easily detected from Earth 5.75 light hours, 6 billion kilometers away, but Earth will only see the event 5 hours and 45 minutes after it occurs. Due to the light speed limit, defenders can't see enemies coming until they have already arrived. Because there is FTL travel and communications but no FTL sensors, frigates are crucial for scouting and picket duties. Passive sensors are used for long-range detection, while active sensors obtain short-range, high-quality targeting data. Passive sensors include visual, thermographic, and radio detectors that watch and listen for objects in space. A powered ship emits a great deal of energy. The heat of the life support systems, the radiation given off by power plants and electrical equipment, and the exhaust of the thrusters. Starships stand out plainly against the near absolute zero background of space. Passive sensors can be used during FTL travel, but incoming data is significantly distorted by the effects of the Mass Effect envelope and Doppler shift. Active sensors are radars and high-resolution LiDARs, laser detection and ranging, that emit a ping of energy. I'm about to sneeze. Bless me. Flippin' heck, remember to cut that out. Okay, where were we? Active sensors are radars and high-resolution LiDARs, laser detection and ranging, that emit a ping of energy and listen for return signals. LiDARs have a narrower field of view than radar, but LiDAR resolution allows images of detected objects to be assembled. Active sensors are useless when a ship is moving at FTL speeds. And thrusters. Yeah, it's looking like we're kind of getting to the end of ships and vehicles. Okay. Thrusters. A Mass Effect drive core decreases the mass of a bubble of space-time around a ship. This gives the ship the potential to move quickly, but does not apply any motive power. Ships use their sublight thrusters for motive power at FTL. There are several varieties of thrusters, varying in performance versus economy. All ships are equipped with arrays of hydrogen-oxygen reaction control thrusters for maneuvering. Ion drives electrically accelerate charged particles as a reaction mass. They are extremely efficient but produce negligible thrust. They are mainly used for automated cargo barges. The primary commercial engine is a fusion torch, which vents the plasma of the ship's power plant. Fusion torches offer powerful acceleration at the cost of difficult heat management. Torch fuel is fairly cheap, helium-3 skimmed from gas giants and deuterium extracted from seawater or cometary bodies. Propellant is hydrogen, likewise skimmed from gas giants. In combat, military vessels require accelerations beyond the capability of fusion torches. Warship thrusters inject antiprotons into a reaction chamber filled with hydrogen. The matter-antimatter annihilation provides unmatched motive power. The drawback is fuel production. Antiprotons must be manufactured one particle at a time. Most antimatter production is done at massive solar arrays orbiting energetic stars, making them high-value targets in wartime. The exhaust of fusion and antiproton drives is measured in millions of degrees Celsius. Any vessel caught behind them will melt like wax in a blowtorch. Any long-duration interstellar flight consists of two phases, acceleration and deceleration. Starships accelerate to the halfway point of their journey, then flip 180 degrees and apply thrust on the opposite vector, decelerating as they finish the trip. The engines are always operating, and peak speed is attained at the middle of the flight. Lovely. Okie doke, in the next episode, can we avoid being seduced by Morinth? Will Naomi stop listening to her coochie? Keep your fingers crossed, but until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Callista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.